It's waterproof and it's dust proof and it's oil proof. It's everything proof. And it's very tasty though.
Welcome again to another episode of AMP where we learn and grow together. So how was the week?
Busy week. Have to say, have a lot of work to do. Apart from that, I think there was nothing much. It was very tiring because I had traveled back from Goa.
Oh,
Yeah, so again sleepless nights and the work. So was managing that. Yeah, again like Saturday.
Saturday, another week has gone by.
Yeah,
Days are really running
fast,
really fast.
very fast. How about you?
Mine was like okay, same, normal.
I could see that.
But the important thing that happened was I was just diving deep on how can I speak better and all those things. So in that I was researching about communication and I had put one story on Instagram. Had you seen that?
I haven't been using Instagram there.
Okay, no problem. I will explain you. I have everything over
Oh
here
my
written.
God. Okay, good.
So
good,
this is
good.
the special diary where I read. In last few last podcasts we had said, right? You had mentioned, right, that I write something on the diaries of all these things.
Yeah.
So this is that diary which has a lot of
Khazana.
secrets.
Khazana and writing, yeah.
So here I had one entry, and so basically, what according to my research, okay, I was doing all research on podcasts and all those things. So according to my research was, for communication, there are 3 pillars. Okay, the starting will be where you read stuff, where you listen to, say, for example, a YouTube video on repeat, and you put that in your mind, like your subconscious, like all those things. You are word to word by heart with that. Now, if I want to say increase my English speaking skills, then I see, say for example, Tony Robbins or David Goggins video, or say Alex Hormozy, and I pick up one video and I imitate them word to word, and the same confidence. Okay, not maybe 100%, but the best I could. So first one would be read as much as you can, read from books. Second thing would be to write down. Once you understand something, you write down. So for example, this activity, I took it from there and I wrote it down for my knowledge. So you write down. Here your copywriting skills, the storytelling skills, those will be improved.
Understand.
Okay, and the third thing would be to preach or to document or to tell those things. So it is said when you teach, right, you have more retaining of the knowledge that you learned. So that's the third one. You have to share the knowledge.
Correct.
So now through this podcast, I am sharing the knowledge. Okay, so it will be ingrained in my brain to do that. So for example, songwriters.
Exactly, yeah. Same process goes, I think. In if you let's consider me as a music producer, songwriter, whatever.
Correct.
Yeah, we first do is like listen to a song. Like we listen 100 of songs every day, so that's kind of listening and taking inspiration from others.
You take insights.
Yeah, then you kind of get an idea of like what to do. Okay, I have an idea of writing this song. I have this feeling of writing this thing. So again, like you write down things on a piece of paper, and that's how you kind of articulate your ideas from your mind on a paper. And then you try to sing it out. That's kind of making an effectively precise thing, like for a audience, for your listeners, and like they can
to
hear
convey
that, like,
your
message,
message. Correct.
So it's kind of same things like what you have mentioned. It's like listening, reading,
and the third pillar also satisfies actually.
Exactly. So
right?
all the things, it's kind of basic, a kind of mode of communication, making like improving yourself is kind of improving your communication skills. Yeah, I think
And that's how communication, they say, right? Communication is like the toppest form of value that you can provide, because you can move masses with that.
exactly.
and it has a value. And I can see, like, because many of the artists are, for example, say Taylor Swift, she has a lot of conveying of her message through the songs, and it moves masses, and that's maybe the highest form of communication.
Yeah, you go anywhere. Like that's kind of one of the most important skill you should be having, because if you go to a corporate world, they would prefer a person who can speak confidently rather than having like just one particular knowledge, because end of the day, for how many years you will kind of move through that with your skills. It's just one day you have to be somewhere where you teach that skill to someone, or like you pass on to that, or like you will one day manage like a group of people. Correct. Or something. So for that reason, you need to have a good communication skill. Not only good, effective communication skill. That's what I would feel, because we can all speak English or whatever, any language we can, but sometimes if we are not able to put out what we are trying to put out to the other people, like other person you're talking to, then we have not communicated well. Like unless and until that person understands what you've just spoken, that means you have a good command on your communication. Yeah.
And one more thing I just wanted to share. I was just watching on Instagram. I was following a communication coach. Okay, in that he said, so if you are 10 on 10 on skills, say technical skills, and you're 3 on 10 on your communication skills, then people perceive you as in technical also 3 on 10.
Exactly. See, like if you're even like skilled person and you're not able to, let's take an example. If you're a skilled person trying to build a product, and when there's like a team meeting or something, and you're trying to discuss things, like you have a lot of things in your head, like to tell or like put on the table, but if you're not able to communicate well, put effectively what exactly in your mind, like then you will be like, even though you have skills, but you will be kind of felt left out, like you won't be kind of given the much importance that maybe you have it in your head, but like you can't put it out. Like of course, like
and then your entire skill will be like technical skill.
Exactly, like it won't
behind
be
the curtains.
Exactly, like that's like.
And speaking about skills, last video which was which I put on Friday 8:30.
That was fun.
Actually, I tried to push myself to go and speak in Hindi and try to convey, but very funny dialogues are there.
I laughed a lot because it was like I really appreciate your efforts and appreciate the courage you have taken to put that video out, doing it in Hindi, and I told you, like I enjoyed watching through it, but like there was like a lot of scope of improvement.
A lot.
Yeah, that's unless and until you start.
But
what was your kind of thought behind creating a Hindi video?
So my thing was I wanted to push myself.
Okay.
I wanted to push myself in communication in Hindi.
Okay.
So I had taken that I would say 6 to 7 out of 10 on English communication, and Konkani is like we are really good at Konkani, but in Hindi we are like we mix Konkani and Hindi.
Exactly.
And it's been like a way of conveying, but I was like, let me clear out on that, and I try to do it, but clearly once I have the flow and I am not paying attention on what I'm speaking, if you can see in that video.
I know, I was like making fun. I don't remember what was that, but it was fun. Like especially like when you move out somewhere, like let's say when you move to Bangalore, when you go on shops or like small shops or like restaurants and all, you have to communicate it either in English or Hindi. That's like
Correct.
we don't know like other the local languages. So like of course you need to have a good command on that as well, because otherwise people will take you for granted. And like I think like it was great that you tried doing something.
I tried, but
Yeah,
I-
it's never a loss or something. It's just a good experiment to do, and
yeah.
keep no
but,
regrets.
But keep no
Regrets.
regrets. But one thing I feel bad about myself is sometimes I'm getting judged for trying some different things, and because people are not expecting that thing from me, and either I make them happy or make me happy by trying to do, obviously taking some risk. And since like I got the answer, like there were around 5 or 6 views on the video, but apart from that it was of like we normally post on Sundays, so I thought of posting on Fridays and see the response. So last week I got a good response, that is like 20 views of what we normally get. But last video it was just out of context, so it was a little bit out. But the thing was, I have seen Hindi YouTubers doing really, really well, and I also wanted to get on that train. But
Yes.
but it was there's a long wait for improvement, and I clearly understand that.
Yeah.
And also in editing. So starting, if you see a good editing, then the editing curve drops, and there's no editing at the end, and there's no audience retention, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's what.
But there was a great message in there where I sort of gave my thesis on our brand.
Oh yes, Amche Tumche.
Amche Tumche. So a lot of
Hard work.
has gone into this making. And in the last video I had already explained what went through, what were my lessons that I learned through, and how the product turned. So if you have not watched, you can watch that video. You can ignore the Hindi part, but most of you guys are not. So as a parampara that we have been following.
Nice packaging.
Thanks. I did it on Canva.
I know that. Yeah, really great. If you all want to create a product and looking out for a designer and like creating this type of stuff, contact Agnello.
That's
He'll
me.
give you this good packaging. What do you call it? This label.
Yeah, labeling.
Okay. Yeah.
By the way, it is waterproof,
dust proof and it's oil proof. It's everything proof. And it's proven. Yeah. And it's very tasty though. If you want, like, there's one bottle left.
Remaining, yeah, just one.
Yeah, you all can just contact us.
Yeah.
First come, first serve.
Yeah.
If you want free, then contact me also. I can give you this for free.
Yeah. Giveaway.
Giveaway.
Wow, that's a nice one.
Oh.
So, as promised in the first or second episode, I guess, where we will document our things that we will do. So, first we have our song.
Oh, Moga Moja, released
That
on
was
13 Jan
13th
2024.
So here I am. Last time I told you I'll use the pink one. So
Yeah.
here we have Amche Tumche. I think it ends with M, but it's okay.
It's okay.
Made with love from mom. And the date? What's today's date?
24th.
25.
Okay.
The episode will go on 25. So 25th Feb 2024.
That's it.
So that's it. The second achievement coming through. Tan, ta, da, da.
Pa, 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 pa.
This is exactly opposite.
Bam.
And that's the second activity that is done. So I'm looking forward to fill that entire thing, and there are 40 of them. We are in the second month.
Let's do it.
And there are more 39 of
Let's
each.
do it. Yeah, that's still time. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to.
Yeah.
Do it.
At least we could use half.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. That's the conclusion. Do practice these communication skills pillars, so it will help you and in your professional journey as well, and in studies as well.
Personal, professional, everything.
And that's it for today's episode. Hope we learned together. While I was preparing for this today's podcast, it was very important for me to share a good value, and hope you guys connect to this value and use it. That's the main thing, and in that process we will learn as well.
Exactly.
So that's it. See you in the next one.